So I think I speak for everybody when I say we all just wish we can actually visit the real Freddy Fazbear's movie pizzeria set and meet all the animatronics and stuff. I think I speak for everybody when I say that. And since only these people were allowed to go, it just seemed like there was no hope for us. If only there was just some event that really just was able to bless us peasants with the blessing of Freddy Fazbear. It'll do. Hello there, everybody. So, if you don't know already, I was able to go to the Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood for, I think you can guess already, Fallout. Just kidding, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course it's Five Nights at Freddy's. You're disgusting. How could you ever think that? Now, of course, you don't see this many kids every day unless you work at Urban Air. But, so of course I had to come prepared. So, you know, I got a little purple guy fit. It was really nice. Worked really well. Let me blend in with the shadows so nobody spots me taking the children away. And, I was ready to fulfill my purpose to be the next man behind the slaughter, because that's what FNaF prepared me for. So, I'm pretty sure we left on September 27th, I'm pretty sure, and, I was ready to ask Freddy if he liked pineapple on pizza. And then we finally made it to our hotel, which I forgot the name of. And it was pretty nice. It was pretty cool. So the night we landed, we went to dinner, and while driving there, we saw this Funko shop, and we went there the next morning before we went to Universal, and oh my goodness! Also, we took a picture outside, and look at the little employee out front. He's such a cool guy. Now, they did have some FNaF stuff over by their video game section. However, because they lost the master license, it wasn't much.
I've done it. I've survived 5 nights at the convenience store without seeing gosh darn.
Even though the Funko store didn't have a lot of FNaF merch, I still got some. But now, the moment you've been waiting for. We went to Universal, specifically the CityWalk. And may I just say, it was weird seeing Digital Circus merch in a Universal area. There was also this giant Halloween Horror Nights store, which we unfortunately did not go into since, there were going to be stores in the park. But now looking back, I kind of do wish I went inside just to see what they had, because some things that we couldn't find in any of the stores inside the actual park were, for example, the Jazz Wars plushies or the Dream Theory notebook. They didn't have those things, so I wondered if the store actually had them, but oh well. Ah, yes, we were finally in the park. But then we had to go down 5 excavators, which, hey, anything for Freddy Fazbear, I guess. Also, the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House was right next to Super Nintendo World, which we went into first since we booked a reservation, there we go, for the Toadstool Cafe. So, fun fact, I have officially, as of visiting this park, visited every single Super Nintendo World in the world. yeah, so I've been to the Japan version first, then the Epic Universe Super Nintendo World, which I went to in June of this year, which vlog is still coming. Epic Universe vlog is still coming, don't worry. It's just that I have too many projects under my belt right now to work on it, but that trip was just too fun to not make a video out of. After a bit, we decided to leave Super Nintendo World to go look for the FNaF merch when we saw that the line for the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House did open, and since we knew that it was going to be really long later, which it did get pretty long later, yeah, we decided to go in, which we were allowed to go in early thanks to these little bracelets, wristbands, I don't know, these things.
The line is moving. I repeat, the line is moving.
And here we are, the big moment. Well, okay, I guess the big moment's when I actually go inside the pizzeria, or the maze, but you know what I mean. And may I just say, seeing the front of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was so surreal. Like, the sign lit up every now and then. I could even, I swear to God, I heard them play the Living Tombstone Five Nights at Freddy's 1 song in the queue. I swear to God, I'm willing to bet that they were playing that. I'm telling you, I heard it. You can't hide it from me. So, unlike the Orlando version, you were actually allowed to film your experience inside this haunted house, which is pretty cool. However, I didn't want to experience it through a screen, like having to look at my phone every now and then to see what I was capturing, but I still wanted to capture the experience. So I just slipped my phone into my backpack while I was recording, so the audio can be saved. And yeah, I just took a walkthrough video of the haunted house and tried to match up the audio best I can. So here's that. wow. Just wow. I don't even know what to say. It's just crazy. Being a fan for so long and then actually, like, seeing... The craziest part was definitely seeing, like, actual animatronics. Like, that... Even if they weren't actually, like, functional animatronics and were just puppets, still. It was crazy to see the actual characters that I've grown up with. It's... Like, especially, like, the full Freddy animatronic on stage. Now, of course, it would have been cool to see both Bonnie and Chica as well on stage. But, really, it's just amazing just to see Freddy. Seriously, I cannot express it enough. This was incredible. So after that insane experience, we went to go look for the merch, and in one of the stores, there was this crazy Five Nights at Freddy's setup with this big cutout of all the characters. It was really cool. And while I said earlier they didn't have everything, like the Jazzwares plushies and the Dream Theory notebook, they did still have a lot of cool things, which I'll show off at the end of the video. So I didn't take any photos or videos of what we did after that, which, from all I remember, was just getting a hot dog. But we went back into the line for Five Nights at Freddy's, and the queue looked a lot cooler this time since it was nighttime now, and the sign was lit up a lot more. Yeah, it was just a lot more spookier, and I liked it.
Is that Freddy Fazbear?
Alright, here's the audio for the second time for anyone who wants to hear it, which I will not be providing visuals since I am just that lazy. So after that last walkthrough of the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House, we went back to Super Nintendo World, where I finally got to meet Mario and Luigi, because all of the other times I went to Super Nintendo World, I've always missed the chance to meet them, so
Hello, Mario and Luigi.
Wow, you're very cool. Mamma mia!
You have big noses. I don't know how that happened.
Mario!
the interaction of my dreams. So we went on the Mario Kart ride, and when we exited to the 1-Up factory, they actually were selling the golden wristbands, which I thought were only being sold at Japan for a limited time when it was like their 2nd year anniversary. So that was pretty cool that they had them. I didn't get one, unfortunately, but yeah. Oh yeah, also here's me reuniting with Toad.
Hi, Toad. How you doing? Play Bowser recently?
Toad's the best character, fight me. So after the Toad meet and greet, we then went to do all the minigame challenges before entering Bowser Jr.'s Shadow Showdown. And after that, we just kind of enjoyed Super Nintendo World for a bit longer before leaving. To end off the night with some official Five Nights at Freddy's food. Now, in Orlando, they actually do have a full Freddy Fazbear's Pizza there. But here in Hollywood, we only have like a small section where you just pick out the food instead of, having to order it. Here in Hollywood, the menu only consists of the cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, and the Mr. Cupcake, which, to be fair, the Mr. Cupcake's really the best thing. So I picked out a good Mr. Cupcake, and then we got ready to eat a meal fit for a Fazbear. The pizza wasn't all too special. It was just a classic pizza with big pepperonis, but it was still pretty good. Then there's the cupcake, which I'm pretty sure the teeth, candle, and eyeballs were made out of white chocolate, which was pretty good. The base is chocolate, which again, pretty good. And the center of it actually had like this strawberry filling, which was actually pretty good. I highly recommend, though. I'm pretty sure this video is releasing after Halloween Horror Nights ends, so darn it! And sadly, that marks the end of my trip to Universal Studios Hollywood to meet the real-life Freddy Fazbear in the flesh. And let me just say, this was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Just as I said earlier, as a FNaF fan, this was incredible seeing how much dedication was put into this to please the fans. And it was just an amazing experience overall. And I really hope they do something next year, like a haunted house for FNaF 2. Then I can meet Toy Freddy.
The bright red nose, the button eyes, black as crows, the floppy shoes and silly hat, the bloody axe and baseball bat. You'll laugh, you'll chuckle, you'll even grin. That is until the nightmares creep in. Is he in the closet or under the bed? It doesn't matter. You'll soon be dead.
Yeah, getting chased by killer clowns was a crazy way to end it. Okay, let's go to the merch section now.
Hello, everybody. So it's been about a week since I've gone to the FNaF Scare Maze and Halloween Horror Nights, and I've still yet to show off all the stuff that I got during my visit. So let's do it now. So yeah, as I already said in my trip, I went as the main penciler and wore this cool FNaF patch that I got at Samesheet, the Samesheet.com thing, yeah. And also wore that at one point. That was funny. And also, just to let you know, Febby was with me the entire time, you know? Me and him were homies, you know? Me and Febby? Dab me up, bro. Yeah. Febby, there is no travel buddy better than Febby. Febby's the best travel buddy ever. You got that? Yeah, anyways, okay. So let's start off with the stuff that I got at the Hollywood Funko store first before, you know, getting into all the main stuff. So, as you saw in the footage, there wasn't much FNaF stuff at the store. You know, since Funko has now lost the master license, so they can only really make, like, pops. I don't know what. I think they can only. I don't know if they're gonna continue things like the snaps. I don't know if they have the license too, but as far as I know, they're just doing pops now. So, but this is still a good haul. I mean, yeah, I got Toy Freddy. Bow down to Toy Freddy. Anyways, save the best for last. And let's start with this thing. So you may recognize this thing if you're keeping up with FNaF merch. It's just like a little Black Light Freddy mini pop. I mainly got this because of how funny it is. Like just that little guy and then just the big empty void of space. I don't know if I'm gonna open this because I just like him in this. That's the only reason why I got it. It's just because he's funny. And alright, let's move on to Chica. I still don't have the Bonnie movie version Funko Pop, but I do have Freddy and Foxy. So yeah, just missing you, just missing you. But yeah, let's get into Chica. Come on, I want my Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ooh. The cupcake's the main attraction. So, fun fact about these movie Funko Pops. They were originally going to like have like a furry texture, not like flocked, but like they're gonna have like a more bumpy texture to you know feel like you know they're you get what I'm saying. But yeah, Emerald Springs actually got like the prototypes of like the Bonnie and Chica movie figure, and the prototypes had like that weird texture, so that also explains why Bonnie's ears are apparently so thin in the Funko Pop, because they were originally going to be much thicker with the like fluff texture, but I guess they just didn't have like enough time to like fully finalize it. I don't know, but whoop up. Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, she cannot turn her head, so alright, there's those two simpletons. Now we get into the king himself, Toy Freddy, the best FNaF character ever! Oh wait, sorry, the best character ever! This is genuinely amazing. I can't believe it. I have an arcade machine with Toy Freddy on the side. Funko, thank you for this. It looks so good in box. I feel bad opening it up, but alas, all good things must come to an end. No! Anyways, yeah, here it is. This is a really cool arcade machine. Look at that Toy Freddy art. Nice. It's gonna make a good set piece in my videos. Anyways, here's the main attraction, Toy Freddy Baby Pop. My camera's not focusing. Whatever. Here he is. Here's a little guy. He's just a little guy, man. My camera's not focusing. Yeah, my camera from the life of it just cannot focus. Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna say, for these baby pops, I'm surprised with the amount of detail they're able to put into these, despite them being so small. So, yeah, despite being so small, he has a pretty good paint job. Good. They good on my favorite character. Good job, Funko. So if you're wondering how this works, you just pop open the door like that, and then stand it up. Put the box inside. To do some, yeah, there we go. And then just put the bitty pop inside. It works better on a more hard surface, but yeah, doesn't that look cool? Toy Freddy got the special treatment, just as he deserved. So yeah, good haul in the Funko store. But now we get into the main attraction. Here's a little Mario Kart keychain that I got from Super Nintendo World, which for some reason don't know how, but this broke. Yeah. And I also got like a Super Nintendo World like Hollywood sweater, but I'm not gonna go get that right now. So yeah. All right, now let's actually get into it. So starting up, I guess we should start with the lanyard. It's pretty cool. On one side, it has the FNaF movie characters. For some reason, they gave Freddy's the red stripe. That's Toy Freddy's thing. And I know Toy Freddy like the back of my hand, mister. I can't find Freddy. There, you can't fool me. That ain't no Toy Freddy. That's... I don't know. But, yeah, on one side it's the FNaF characters. And on the other side it's pretty fast balls tickets. At least Freddy Fazbear sticks with tickets. Why is Chuck E. Cheese switching to those card urban air things? All right, next up we got this. We got this cool Freddy Fazbear's Pizza magnet. They didn't have like the big sign, but I guess they were just sold out of that. But they still had this magnet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It was like glued in place. That was weird. Anyways, here's the magnet itself, and it's really cool. It's got, you know, stuff on about Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, this is a really cool magnet. They put a lot of detail in it. You know, if you have like a shelf of FNaF stuff on it, like I do, you know, this is a really good thing to put on the shelf. It sticks because it's a magnet. Look, I'm trying my best to describe things, okay? Ultimate question. Is it a good magnet? Oh. The ultimate question. Is it a good magnet? It is! Okay, but seriously, this actually looks really cool. So, yeah, really cool magnet. Really recommend picking this up. This works really well. So, actually, let's go on to this thing now. So I've seen a lot of people confused as to what these are. These basically, it's like this big acrylic stand you may have seen. It actually doesn't come whole. You have to get like each and every one of like the horror characters, and then you buy the stand on its own, and you place these characters on the stand. It's pretty cool though. I don't really care for the other characters, so. Also, they didn't have the stand. So, yeah, but this is still really cool. I forgot the name of the artist, but, I'm pretty sure they've worked with Hex a bit before. I may be wrong. I'll put their name on the screen here, but, yeah, it's really cool how they were able to make art for Universal Studios. Imagine just being a usual artist and then just having your work on Universal Studios merch. That's gotta be a big flex. Anyway, yeah, let me open it up now. All right, here it is. I don't really know how to describe it too much. It's mainly just the art, but yeah, even if you don't get the entire acrylic stand, I do still think that this is a really cool thing to have. The art's just amazing. You know, you can still place it somewhere. I don't know where, but it'll look cool somewhere it does. Alright, I guess we can get into the blanket now. So yeah, this is the FNaF Freddy's blanket. Not much to say, but I guess we can open it up. Oh yeah, it's also, this is straight from the pizza oven. Look, this is straight from the pizza oven. We're in 2025. We can make anything from pizza ovens now. Believe me, I've seen the things that they've made. Alright, it's pretty easy to take off, so this is pretty cool. Like, somewhere on the shelf you can display it like this. Yeah, that looks pretty cool on like a display shelf or something. But yeah, here's the blanket. Alright, let's open it up now. Yeah, well, this looks pretty cool. Alright, so I've made some space to show it off, and it's not that big of a blanket. However, it is really soft, so yeah. Good thing I got winter's coming up, because now that I got this blanket, you know, this will keep me warm from the zombie apocalypse. Now I can show the rest of the things I got in style. So by the way, this isn't all I got. I also got some shirts. So actually, let's start off with this one. So yeah. First off, we got this like pizza design. They didn't have when I went, they didn't have the like t-shirt, the like main artwork that they're doing for the event. Like there's like this artwork of Freddy, and then there's like the artwork of like all of the characters, and it looks really cool. But they unfortunately didn't have that shirt. But this one's also pretty cool. It's like a little pizza design with all the characters on it. And yeah. Nice. Alright, so the next one I got is this long sleeved one. With the main four, yeah. Or main 5, I guess. And then also Balloon Boy. You didn't deserve the spotlight, buddy. The moment I find you.
When I find you, pop quiz.
But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights 2025. On the back it has like the design of Freddy on the sign, however, without the glove strings. And also it doesn't have like a color. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, the one on the sign had like a filled in color for whatever the heck. Yeah, they didn't add that in your term. Alright, now we get onto the final 2 things. So before we get into the main attraction, we got this orange soda chocolate bar. Still haven't tried this yet. And it's been like almost a week, so about time I got this out of the packaging. So if anyone knows like the Glam Rock chocolate bars that they made, I never tried those. And I'm pretty sure Freddy's was like orange or something. So I wonder if this is gonna be similar to that. I don't know. I wonder if we're gonna find the golden ticket. So it has this like diamond design. I don't know what that has to do with pretty fast balls over here, but I don't know, it looks cool. Also, it says orange soda, so I'm gonna be probably tasting gallons and gallons of Freddy Fanta in this. Oh yeah, just gotta add a little bit more Freddy Fanta, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Alright, now it's perfect. Yeah, I must say, it does smell like orange soda, so yeah. Alright, let's give it a taste now. Alright. Here goes nothing. You know? Okay, I must say, that's not half bad. I can hear the orange soda tingling in my mouth, but yeah, get this. This is pretty good. Does Febby approve it? It only matters if Febby approves of it. That's Febby approved. So yeah, pretty good. Let's save this up to eat in the next 30 years or so. So unfortunately, some of the things that they were selling for the event was like the big Freddy Fazbear sign, the Dream Theory notebook, and also the new Jazzer plushies, which I did see actually in the haunted house, so that was pretty cool. But let me just go get it. Yeah, I already have the puppets over here, so I was hoping that I can get the rest of the fort, but it doesn't matter since now they're actually launching. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the rest of them soon. But yeah, but even though they didn't have all that cool stuff, they did have like the most important thing. Out of all of them, this is the one that I definitely wanted the most. The Freddy Fazbear statue. The box got a little damaged when it was coming back here, but at least the statue wasn't harmed, so let's get into this. Okay, before we actually get him out, the box here is pretty cool. It's got the Freddy Fazbear logo on top, and then on the top and bottom all around the box is like this checkered pattern. Pretty cool, and then Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm probably gonna display this in the box because, you know, it just looks coolest like this. Oh, alright. So, fun fact about this, he actually is not originally attached to the base. He comes separate. It's just 2 pegs that you just stick on, which is cool. Also, this statue is pretty light. So, yeah, colors, like compared to like the top of his head, and then like the arms, the jaw, and the feet. For some reason, they're like and the ears. For some reason, they're like a different color, or a different shade of brown. I don't know how to feel about that. It kind of is pretty noticeable, especially on camera. It's not that noticeable in person, but on camera, yeah. Huh, strange. But other than that, he looks pretty good, you know? Well, besides like the two buck teeth in the snout here, I really don't know what's up with that, but yeah, his eyes are nice. The buck teeth are pretty cool anyway. Wait, oh no, that's just the shadow. I thought there was like some endo teeth for a second, but can't tell if he's doing like a thumbs up or like trying to reach for you. Yeah, I can't tell, but he got his microphone. Even though I can't tell what he's doing here, this is still a really cool statue. We haven't gotten like a, well, yeah, I don't think we've gotten like a cool statue like this in a while. Let me try to think here. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been some cool free statues. I'm pretty sure there's like gonna be a device holder coming out soon, and that's looks pretty good, but no, we haven't done like a free statue like this in a while. And no, the Nendroid does not count. That's like, you can pose that stuff. That's not like, it's like a still statue, but yeah. It also kind of looks like the Nendroid. Hold on, let me get the Nendroid. Like, I'm not going crazy, right? They like, of course they're not exactly the same, but they have, oh my god, whatever. They have similarities in their designs, right? I think so, but yeah. So yeah. So I think him out of the box. I don't know. He looks pretty cool out of the box. I don't know. I'll decide, or maybe you can help me in the comments. I don't know. But get back in your box. Aren't we supposed to cut to something else now? Yeah, I fooled you all. There is a DLC to this. So last but certainly not least, we have an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizza box. So as you saw in the footage, yeah, we actually ate an actual Mr. Cupcake. I slayed the beast, and also a real life Freddy Fazbear's pizza. Yeah, we still have to clean this thing. So the tape is the tape left behind like a really sticky. Yeah, hopefully that can be cleaned. But yeah. This box needs some cleaning, but it's still really cool to have. By the way, tip. So of course, since you know you may not want like a dirty box like this, you probably want to ask for a spare box. They do not. I did ask. Unfortunately, they do not just give out pizza boxes for free, which is a shame. But at least they let you give you an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizza box. So yeah, this just needs a bit of cleaning, and then it'll be good. So yeah, this is really cool to have. I didn't get the Insomnia cookies cookie box. But, you know, that wasn't, an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizza box like this one. I've seen some people get the, gummy pizza box, which works pretty well, but, I don't know, this is just a pretty cool thing to have, an actual Freddy Fazbear's pizza box. Yeah, this is really a really cool thing to have. So, I can't force you to get this, because, of course, I'm not going to force you to get a dirty pizza box, but, I'm just saying, with a bit of cleaning, this could be a pretty good addition to the collection. I'm just saying. But, yeah. Now we're done!
Genuinely such a great trip. And, of course, thanks to all of you for watching me meet the real Freddy Fazbear. And now, time to go back into the dark void. See ya!